Hi, I want to tell you a little bit about the mobile home skirting. That's just the skirting that's underneath the mobile home. You know, it's white. You know, it's called skirting. I don't know how else to describe it, but it's possible that you could spend a lot of money on skirting that you don't need to. It's really this simple. Skirting helps protect your home in a couple of ways. One is it's a barrier between you and small animals that could get underneath your home and get up into the insulation. Two, it keeps the underside of the home warmer, keeps the whole home warmer. And number three, under there, it keeps it warmer so that pipes that are underneath are less likely to freeze in the winter. Now, sometimes you see skirting that's a bit torn up or very torn up, and it's usually the result of an overzealous person with a weed whacker or trimmer. So they don't know how to use it, and they hit into the side of the skirting and it makes all these holes all over the place. And one, it's unsightly, and two, it it lets a lot more cold air get in the winter. So you want to avoid that. If you have somebody doing your lawn and you have a mobile home and they have a trimmer or otherwise known as a weed whacker, take care to explain to them that you do not want your skirting messed up. There are easy methods for using that you don't ruin the skirting. If you do, I mean, it can cost a lot. Now, replacing skirting, it's not that hard to do. You'll notice that there's like a horizontal kind of rail type piece that laps over the skirting itself. And if you just pull that up a little bit, you'll see the top pieces of the skirting. And I mean, the skirting is made up of many, usually 13 or 16-inch pieces interconnected together. So you can, if you lift up that rail, you can actually pull up a piece of the skirting, and it comes unconnected when you pull it up from the other on each side of it. The way that they are held together is there's a little bit that fits into a little hole on the other ones, and they just slide right down, each one on its side. You'll see it. It's real simple. It's easier to go look at it than for me to give you a big description. But that's how they come out. And you can buy skirting at different places, but it's best to get them at a mobile home parts store, I've found, because it's the same kind of skirting. And the only one I know of in northern Delaware is called Hidden Hitch and Brass Sails. You can look them up, Google them, and then you can find their phone number. They're very good service-wise. They're always there to help. And you can get individual sheets, or you can get a whole box of the skirting, right? Depending on how high your skirting is, you might be able to get like 3 or 4 lengths, going straight up and down in the skirting out of one sheet. And the sheets are about $18 a piece. As I said, if you ruin all of it, you've got to replace it, you're in for an expense because, it could wind up costly on that. If you need more of the rail pieces, would be another expense. And another expense would be if you need any of the track pieces that the skirting goes into. And these track pieces sit on the ground, and the skirting just slides right into that. So that's just a couple little tips to save you money on skirting and what its value is, to your mobile home, and why you want to have the skirting intact. All right, well, nice talking to you again. Have a good day. Bye-bye.